Nvidia shares moving higher this morning. One of the chip stocks getting a boost off the back of AMD's upbeat earnings report. But what's really driving this narrative surrounding Nvidia this morning is the call that we're getting out from Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley once again naming Nvidia a top pick here, a top U.S. chip stock here pick for Morgan Stanley. The first time that it has named Nvidia that in 6 months. And this move follows the recent sell-off that we have seen in Nvidia stock. You can see that towards the right-hand side of your screen. And Morgan Stanley essentially making the argument that the stock has, quote, sold off on a large list of concerns that we think are likely to fade with time. They went on to talk about AI capex levels remaining positive. Nvidia is still at the center of this sector, even as competition ramps up. So they're saying that there's a lot to like in Nvidia stock right now. You're still looking at year-to-date gains of just over 100%, one-year gains of 121%, but we are well below the all-time high that we did hit for Nvidia's stock, with trading right above $100 a share following that stock split. So again, Morgan Stanley at least making the argument, Brad, that there's still a lot to like within this name, and that it's actually set to move to the upside following that correction.
Yeah,
or move lower. Sorry, not correction.
Well, exactly, and I mean concerns that they expect to fade over time, which really lead them to make this call here. Some concerns: customer capital spending budgets and customer ROI, seeing consistent upside to AI capital expenditures everywhere, but customer comments about quarter-over-quarter progression of spending having an impact on AI semiconductor stocks. So all this really contributing to one of the core points that they make, in addition to competitive dynamics, export control, supply chain concerns. So, even as they're citing these concerns, they're essentially still coming back to the thought process of, despite all of this, they're still best positioned. And we've heard this from some of their other industry cohorts or some of their other industry constituents that are looking at this name. And even as we had heard Goldman Sachs call this a de facto AI play, Morgan Stanley is firmly back in the position of saying, all right, this is our top pick right now. And we'll see exactly where Nvidia continues to move off of yet another bullish rating coming forward from Wall Street.